Detective Constable Jason "The Mint" Murray looked dubiously at the roofline, then back at his boss. She could see the wheels going round. Too fat, too stecky, too much of a liability. But thick as he undoubtedly was, the Mint had learned some sense under Karen's wing. Though he'd have struggled to spell the words, over the years he'd acquired the rudiments of discretion. "I don't understand how this is ours anyway," was what he said. "I mean, how's it a cold case when they only found him this morning?" "Just for the record, we don't know for sure that it's a him. Not till somebody who knows about bones takes a look. For another thing, Jason, who do you work for?" The Mint looked puzzled. It was his default expression. "Police Scotland," he said, his tone that of a man stating the obvious, but who knows that nevertheless he's going to get stiffed. "More specifically, Jason." Karen was happily building up to the stiffing. "I work for you, boss." He looked momentarily pleased with himself. "And what do I do?" There were many possible answers, but none of them seemed appropriate to the Mint. "You're the boss. "And what am I the boss of?" "Cold cases." He was confident now. Karen sighed. "But what's the actual name of our unit?" Light dawned. "HCU, Historic Cases Unit." "And that's why it's ours. If it's been up there long enough to be a skeleton, we get the short straw." Stiffing completed, Karen turned her attention back to the man in the hard hat and the high-vis tabard hovering next to her. "I take it we're talking about a confined space up there?" Fraser Jardin's head bobbed up and down like a nodding donkey on fast forward. "Totally, you'd struggle to get two of you in there." "And the approach to it, is that pretty restricted as well?" Fraser frowned. "What, you mean narrow?" Karen nodded. "That, yeah, but also, like, how many approaches are there? Is it just one obvious way in and out?" "Well, it's on a corner, so I suppose theoretically you could come at it from either side. When you climb out from the skylight onto the roof, if you go left, it would be the second wee tower you come to. I'd started off going to the right, so it was the third one I got to." "And these approaches," said Karen, "I take it they're open to the elements, the wind and the rain." "It's a roof, that kind of goes with the territory." He gave a sharp sigh. "Sorry, I didn't mean to be a smart arse, I'm just a bit shaken up. And my boss, he's like, 'Is this going to hold you up doing your estimates?' So I'm kind of under pressure, you know." Karen patted his upper arm. Even through his overalls, she could feel hard muscle. A man like Fraser, he'd have no trouble carting a body up to a roof pinnacle. It could narrow the suspect field down a fair bit, a crime scene like this, if the victim had died somewhere else. "I appreciate that. What's the building like inside? Did you see any signs that someone else had been there before you?" Fraser shook his head. "Not that I could see. But I don't know how easy it would be to tell. It's pretty messed up in there. It's been a long time since they sealed the place up and the weather's got in. So you've got damp and mould and plants growing out of the walls. I don't know how long it takes to turn into a skeleton, but I'm guessing it would be a few years." "Pretty much." She spoke with more confidence than she felt. "So, if a whole team of guys had been through there years ago, you'd never know. Nature takes over and rubs out the traces we leave behind. Sometimes it only takes a few months and you'd hardly know it was a place where people lived or worked." He shrugged. "So it's no surprise I didn't see any footprints or bloodstains or anything." "But you did see a hole in the skull." "Move them around. Don't let them get comfortable with the narrative." Karen was good at keeping interviews shifting away from solid ground. Fraser swallowed hard and did the head bobbing again, his momentary confidence chased away. "Right about here," he said, pointing to his forehead above the middle of his right eyebrow. "Not a huge hole, not much bigger than a shirt button, really." Karen gave an encouraging nod. "Not very dramatic, I know, but it's enough."